Hi Taurus, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. Just keep in mind as we proceed with the specific reading for you, it is meant to pertain to around the next 48, the next 2 days for you, beginning around when you were guided to or felt drawn to watch this video. So apply it as you may and see how things work out in your favor. We have very positive cards pre-pulled for the next 2 days. We're beginning with 2 cards for the next 24 of which the first half, and then 2 for the remainder, the second half. Yeah, and interestingly enough, I do feel the need to throw this out there. The first pre-pulling set of 4 cards I got for us, which I decided to discard and put back in the deck and then pre-pull them once again, give it a second go, they were not the most positive, entailing the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and I know those can be perceived and read in a slightly positive, more constructive manner, which they would have been on this channel, but it does feel as if certain stressful factors of your life are taking a highlight, with the 6 of Swords being separate from that 9 of Swords that came out. Certain aspects of your life that you need to walk away from are taking a highlight. A negative conversation, gossip, could be bad energy otherwise, you name it. Could be a habit or two. But to shift on forward to the positive aspects of your reading, we have the Justice card and the beautiful Star coming out. 2 major arcanas. And 3 of the 4 that I pre-pulled for the 2 days are major. All right. So it's going to be a big transformative period for you where it may in certain ways or one particular way feel like a continuation of your life transforming, mainly outside of you, but also it could be in certainly intertwined with how you're changing within. But there's a dream, a goal, a wish of yours that you are seeing things proceed in a very justice rewarding kind of way. And it may as well be, for a lot drawn to the reading, a long time coming. The way that I'm reading for you in comparison to the reading that I just did for the same period or so for my Leo collective, there's a soothing vibe coming from the way I'm channeling. There's a soothing nature in regards to how you're feeling, experiencing, and accomplishing and gaining rewards in the next 48. People like the way you are presenting yourself. Yeah, I feel there's a sense of imperfection that you're not happy with. Some as your physical figure. It could be as well outside of you, more so, say that job or that business. It could be where you're living. It could be certain people or one person in particular that you are connected to and or disconnected from. The point being is, even with these imperfections and these stresses and these things that you need to walk away from, all the meanwhile are just maybe approach differently, maybe approach in a more strategic, less overwhelming way. Anyways, it does feel as if, yeah, this is taking a huge highlight once again because you deserve to be gaining what feels like a wish fulfillment, a dream starting to, or maybe the beginning stages of it coming true for you and gaining justice in different ways intertwined in the midst of which. But moving on to the second 2 beautiful cards, the Magician and the Ace of Wands. There's a sense of you manifesting abundance in different forms to the point of it benefiting and supporting a new beginning of passion and comfort, stability for you in the near future. Some of which I'm getting specifically, it's October. All right, and if that's the case, it feels very much the beginning stage of which, but I don't feel as if that's specifically for everybody. You have to remember this is general, you know, and if a specific message comes out like that, it's not for you or doesn't come to be, it doesn't mean the whole reading is not meant for you. You're here for a reason, if not multiple. But it also feels like you are determined to see things work out better than they once did. And part of that is going to leave you with evidence that you're manifesting. And I really feel like you're going to be, I'm hearing getting to know yourself better. And so be it, you know, I feel like some people are going to be thinking about how I've mentioned that a lot of Taurus readings recently, if you've been watching me consistently or randomly, but everything comes out in these readings for a reason. I just heard watch yourself do what you do and be impressed. Watch yourself do what you do and see where you want to improve. Okay? Don't stress about it. Don't overwhelm yourself or overly focus on it. But find where you're happy about things, where you're impressed, where you feel you're going to be gaining more abundance moving forward because of it. And then in a less often way, in a less common way, interesting wording, didn't really love it. Notice where to improve and just flow from there. Okay, adapt and implement from there. But it feels like your mind is going to be on fire. This is not going to be evident or fully evident to others tuning into your online content, your work, or being surrounded by you or surrounding you, because of the peaceful, calming, soothing nature about you. Once again, it does feel like you are, whether you realize it in the moment or not, you're very strategically disassociating yourself from this and that you need to, or just not letting things get to you. It's as if somebody will say something that's a little snarky or just not to your liking, whether it's online or in person or both, and you just either delete that comment, discard the moment in person, and you move on forward. Going back to the Six of Swords, again, speaking upon walking away from this, in that, if somebody's making you nervous, I know it may be for somebody drawn to the reading, someone who you do like and care for, or at least find to be intriguing, or a good person. It doesn't mean you should continue to speak to them in the moment, right? It's as if somebody's working a job and that coworker is making you nervous, or that customer is making you nervous. For somebody, it's irregular. You need to go find something else to do in the moment, even if it doesn't need to be prioritized. Smoothly sail away towards less awkwardness and discomfort. Oh, look at this. Every time we spoke about it, and I didn't realize it was over here with the Four of Pentacles that I sort of separated and pre-pulled as well. But it also feels like Spirit's saying, what do you need to walk away from now, and more so moving forward, or maintain the distance and disconnect from, to have more control with the Four of Pentacles, but also to have more financial comfort and savings. Because I wouldn't be surprised if someone was drawn to the reading, or randomly or consistently overspending, indulging, taking their money and putting it towards a habit they know they shouldn't, if not two at most. But as well, I feel as if there's certain points in the next 48 where you feel like the abundance is overflowing. You feel like things are going to work out for you. Shifting forward along your path. And I wouldn't be surprised if up until this point, there are certain times, or for a lot, it's the majority of the time, you just haven't felt as if this was the case. You haven't actually believed this. Now, with the Magician card being one of your three major arcanas, you need to know that belief, as I stutter a bit, in things not being abundant and working out for you moving forward. And at times the belief of which, in a positive sense, believing things are going to work out for you, is going to come to fruition. Okay, so don't allow for yourself to continue throughout this period expecting the worst or just speaking the worst. You might as well find you're somebody who does get wrapped up into negativity being spoken about. And it's as if randomly, and it could be a spirit speaking through you for some, if not multiple, it's as if that was already hashed out, or that was already, buried or just taken care of. It's a long time ago, right? And, or it could be someone else that you're speaking to, if not multiple people sparking that, coming back up. They're saying that's exhausting. It's exhausting and you're manifesting. So just let it go, move on, realign your focus. And now I'm getting from the heart in the middle here. As things align for you, as well I'm getting from the hands, feel the love, my friend. Feel the love and appreciation. Feel your mind and other tools and aspects of your life being utilized and applied and just naturally affecting things for the better for you. You're also evidence that you don't have to be a stress basket to see things evidently working out and easily accomplished. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody in your life, or if not multiple people, who go about things in a much harder way and a more stressed out way than you do. And so this is making you look good, but it may as well be helping whoever that's speaking upon in your world. Now, let's pull a couple more before we wrap this up. 950 is a good number for you. 950. Now, yeah, again, I feel as if there's a focus on This positive wish fulfillment either being sparked or in the beginning stages for you, but there's something else you want, wish fulfillment wise. Manifest it. Okay, bring it into your world. See it come to be, and it's going to happen in divine timing. I'm hearing there's stuff that needs to happen beforehand, which is definitely reminding you of the divine timing of each and every aspect and switch up change of your Taurus path. But there are going to be certain moments in the next 48 where you're active putting in the effort, and naturally other points where you don't feel the need to, or intuitively feeling that you shouldn't be in the moment or in general. And this will all be part of why abundance is coming to be. But I feel the need to randomly point out the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Two beginning, again, sort of messages and imageries coming to be for your next 48-hour reading. Feeling as if you can't help but feel as if Spirit's prepping you for more new beginnings, even within continuing already existing situations. But of course, stuff that's brand new. And all the meanwhile, for one, if not multiple reasons for you individually, it just feels like the next 48 feels new to you. It feels different. It feels more rewarding. It feels, again, more peaceful, just better. Good. It's because things have been changing and are currently more so changing. And so don't be surprised when there's more of all those good feelings and rewards on the horizon for you. I just heard a harvest for you moving forward that you get to reap from. If that was the best wording, reaping your rewarding harvest. But you may feel like you should be planning more than you need to. Take a deep breath and recognize that Spirit's more so working out to your advantage than it feels and is being seen at times. But yeah, this is going to be a very, again, peaceful and positive and rewarding next 48 for you where, yeah, sure, there's still little stress factors and things you have to avoid and disconnect from, but that's life, okay? They're saying to wrap up this reading, the possibilities are truly endless for you, all right? Manifest your dreams. So this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Of course, don't forget to reach out to book a personal reading via email. Everything is down below. Sending you all of love and light, Taurus.